Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikita Antoine and today we'll be doing a message for the sign of Taurus. As always, Taurus, all of the readings, they are timeless, so when the message finds you and resonates, then it is yours at the time in which you find it. Taurus, today I have done your reading today with my classic deck. It's the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the Dreamscape Oracle, as well as the Luna Tarot, all of them by Hughes. So you'll be seeing all of them in your spread as well. So as you can see, Taurus, I'm at a new location. Not really super new, but it's new for the channel. So just got back from a nice and lovely vacation. And so it's really exciting to be back on the channel. So Taurus, as you can see, also the lighting isn't too great. It just happens to be like dawn, so I deal with the lighting as it comes. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the night. Oh, this is lovely. All right. Oh, this is interesting. The Knight, and then also the Nine of Wands was underneath the Knight. So it's very interesting because it's like there seems to be maybe something that is happening in the night, like something that, well, perhaps you might be perceiving it as maybe something that is a little bit supernatural or paranormal, something along those lines. Okay, so with the energy of your underlining, it's talking about maybe what might help with this is actually like doing some cleansing. Okay, so if you're experiencing like anything that is going bump in the night, something that might be waking you up out of your sleep, and causing a little bit of like disturbance in your mind, doing some cleansing with, well, okay, so what's particular about this night card is that it's got this like incense bowl here, and what's inside that is it's actually frankincense and myrrh. So maybe actually using frankincense and myrrh to cleanse your space of any like spiritual activity that might be happening in the middle of the night that's like waking you up out of your sleep. Okay, so that's really interesting. All right, so that's in the underlining energy. So your underlining underlining energy. Okay, so your underlining energy is one of like needing some sort of spiritual cleanse that would help to alleviate stress that is happening in the middle of the night. All right, so then on the bridge, oh, this is getting very interesting. All right, so on the bridge, we have the octopus. And the octopus, specifically for me, is a sign of like alien activity. I don't really want to use that word alien, like extraterrestrial or something along those lines, something that is foreign from this world. All right. Okay, this is definitely getting really interesting. Because if your underlining energy is that of maybe that you might feel like your space needs some type of spiritual cleansing because of, paranormal types of things that are happening, supernatural things that are happening. And then the bridging element is this octopus. It's kind of talking about that what's really occurring here is something that is otherworldly. Because spirits, of course, they seem to be more like earthbound or earth, you see what I'm saying? Like they're more closely tied or closely related to things that happen on this world, in this earth, in this realm. But this is kind of pointing to something that actually might be, um, I mean, maybe what's occurring for you is that you're actually getting visitations. Like visitation, this is definitely kind of talking about like visitations, like visitations in the middle of the night. All right. So let's get a overall energy for Taurus. I'm not really seeing how this is. All right, so for the overall energy, we have the Queen of Swords. And I believe this is you here as coming through with, it's coming through with a message of wanting to like clear your mind, like clear your mental, like perhaps you are experiencing all of this and you maybe are seeing it as that there's a disturbance in your mind, that this is all something that you're making up within your mind, and that if you just close your eyes and go back to sleep, then it kind of will all go away. Like you're cutting off the thought process that it could actually be what you're feeling it is. So there's almost like a speculation here or an inkling within you, Taurus, that you know what's happening. Like whatever this disturbance that you're experiencing in the middle of the night, you know exactly what's happening. And it's actually like you're second guessing what you're experiencing. And maybe in the second, okay, this is, all right, I'm starting to see this now. Because you are second guessing what you might be experiencing as perhaps maybe an otherworldly visitation, it's starting to actually amplify. Because this Nine of Swords here has a tendency to amplify if you don't look at it. And it kind of requires an awareness to be placed on it before it goes away. However, the thing is here is that, like with the night, I often say that this night actually brings a lot of comfort. So even if it is to just go away, it's almost as if you might be actually perceiving it incorrectly as maybe something that is um, fear triggering, but really what's really coming through is that it's actually something that would cleanse your space or something that would provide comfort. It's like you're receiving a visitation that is coming in the middle of the night, and it's like they're, okay, this is very interesting. It's like it is coming while you sleep to actually cleanse your space. It's like your space may be really thick. Your space may be really thick with perhaps even like negative energies that are causing maybe you to feel like discombobulated. And because of that, it's almost as a trigger. And because of that, then this otherworldly energy comes in to actually cleanse the space. It's actually like pushing it out. But when you wake up, you're experiencing that otherworldly entity as something that, as the cause to the fear. It's like in there, it's a wrong like a wrong association. So that's very interesting. Maybe actually what might help to, because with your overall energy being of the Queen of Swords, perhaps maybe what might actually help you clear up the discernment of this otherworldly energy is to actually use like frankincense and myrrh to dispel any negative energies. And then it's like once that happens, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see truly what this otherworldly energy is trying to do with you, trying to do with you, trying to do for you. It's kind of giving me a little like the heebie-jeebies. So, but it's actually making really perfect sense in your spread as it is. So, because in your spread, your energy is actually being surrounded by by an like an angelic like an angelic healing energy. This is the temperance and the star. So on either side of your spread, we have the temperance and the star. And what this is talking about is that this is actually the cleansing that is occurring for you. Like maybe you might actually be experiencing as like something is happening to you and you don't know exactly what is happening to you. And this reading is coming through with a clarification that this is happening to you. This is what's happening to you. It's like your body, your space, your environment, everything that is kind of in this manifested realm, especially with the Emperor as the center energy for your reading. Everything that is in this manifested realm is being cleansed by an otherworldly energy, which might in your mind be classified as something that is alien. And there is talk that like aliens and angels are synonymous. So while you might be experiencing it and perceiving it as something that is alien or otherworldly, it's actually coming through with this temperance, with the incredibly angelic and healing, not necessarily being healing, it's more of like a cleanse. It's coming through with a cleansing, as if the entirety of what you are experiencing is having water rush through it. Okay, and that's interesting because water generally represents the psychic realm. So, this Nine of Swords, this uptick of energy that you're experiencing around you, maybe something that you can't actually see. It's like you can't actually see it, so you don't really know what's going on. It's like it's the psychic energy is being amplified because there is a cleansing that is happening. And it does seem like, because there is the cleansing is happening, because there's kind of like a separation of what is, well, what is yours and what is not yours, your energies, or the energies that are beneficial versus detrimental to you. Because there is that separation, there's that sifting back and forth that's happening with this temperance. It's bringing up to the awareness all of the kind of like the crud, you know what I'm saying? Like the kind of the yucky bits. It's bringing it up so that you can, I don't know if you're being able to visually see it. It's almost like I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing like spots in your house or even in your body. It's like there are certain places in your space, in your environment, that would benefit from this element, from the frankincense and myrrh. So like I'm seeing like the corners, the corners of the room. It's like it's as if the corners in the room are kind of acting as trapping points. It's like, of course, all of this stuff can be like pushed aside. But if you're wanting to play more of a pivotal role in this experience, like like you want maybe to have a little bit more control of what's happening in your external environment. It's almost like you'll notice there are spots in the house, or spots in the body, or spots in whatever environment you find yourself in, this environment, that it's like it's amplifying the places where that cleansing needs to happen. It's like where that cleansing needs to happen. Okay. So it's like this emperor energy. I'm trying to think about how to go about explaining this. So there's this emperor energy that's, because it's like I'm in the reading, I'm seeing it as like a corner. If you're coming, like bumping up to a corner. So the emperor energy is all right, so the emperor energy is at this corner. And then we have on one side, this is the Five of Wands, and that's of course presenting as that it's not a great energy. It's not a great energy to be in. It's conflict ridden. It's this. It's all of this stuff that's, and it's like all of just like buildup. It's just coming through as buildup. It's not necessarily like something that is like of your creation or of someone else's creation. It's almost like it seems to be a natural byproduct of whatever this emperor energy is. So if you are coming like into your emperor self, one of the natural byproducts of that is this Five of Wands, which could be characterized as like conflict, competition, like game playing or something, like things along those lines. It's like I'm getting a lot of ringing in my ears right now. um it's it's kind of like the shadow aspects of the emperor energy. I hope that makes sense. So and that's what you're experiencing it. So it's as if you've never been in this emperor energy, to you wouldn't know that this aspect exists. Does that make sense? And so because of it, you're experiencing it like this, and then now you also have assistance, otherworldly assistance, that's coming in to help to cleanse the energy of that space. And I want to say, because if you're receiving some type of visitations in the middle of the night, usually that kind of means that, like, you are, like, they have some type of invested investment in you, as if you are a part of them. It's like visiting family type of thing. We could even be talking about, especially with the star, like star seeds, for instance. So, like, you have, like, this is like, the otherworldly aspects of your family coming in, that part. Okay, so the the reason why they're coming in to help with this is because they're wanting to see you as the victor of this space, or the victor of this emperor energy. Because we have the Five of Wands, and of course we have the King of Wands, which is showing up as you. And with all of those wands combined, it's the Six of Wands. It's the ultimate success and victory and acquisition of this emperor energy. So it seems as though you actually might be just now coming in to the emperor energy, and because you're coming into it, you're experiencing the more shadowy aspects of that energy. Because of course, we live in a world of polarity. So if you are experiencing the positive sides of the emperor energy, like the success, the recognition, the being able to dominate and control your space, and also in a sense like being able to push out energies that don't belong there, it's like you're also going to experience the other side, the other side of this energy as well. Because when you start to I'm not using I was going to use the, like, assimilate, but when you start to, like, take on that energy, you're going to be taking on all of it. And then, of course, then filtering through and deciding what aspects you want and things like that, all of that whole process. And it does seem like, at least initially, as you step into this emperor space, it's like there's like a kick up. There's a kick up of all the like dust and stuff that's just been lingering in the corners. I'm even noticing here with this path here, they're actually at a corner. So that's what this is. If you're experiencing visitations in the middle of the night, or, like, some type of supernatural or paranormal, otherworldly energy, that's what this is. It is your, I want to call it like your star family that's coming in to help cleanse the space and kind of bring you into an awareness of how you can actually also do this yourself. Because there's something about this Emperor energy that is wanting to be promoted. Okay, Taurus, if you found that this resonated for you, I will be pulling some more cards. I kind of want to see actually like what exactly is this Emperor energy, because if this is something that you're newly going into and it's causing it's kind of causing a really large reaction in your environment and kind of bringing in several other different players. It's like, what's the importance of this? You know? All right. So if you're interested in that, you will find the link in the description box, and hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.